President Joe Biden speaks to the nation about the recent Chinese spy balloon and other objects that U.S. fighter jets shot out of the sky. He says he gave the recent order to take down 3 objects over Alaska, Canada, and Lake Huron because they posed a danger to airplanes and to protect against potential spying. Correspondent Owen Jensen is back from the campaign trail in South Carolina and joins us now from the White House. Owen.
Tracy, good evening to you. Now, President Joe Biden was not originally scheduled to talk about those objects today, but that changed just after 2 p.m. Eastern Time. He stepped up to the podium. Now, keep this in mind. First, not too long back, that Chinese spy balloon, you'll recall, was blasted out of the sky. Then a little bit later, those 3 aerial objects. So the big question, what were they?
We don't yet know exactly what these 3 objects were. But nothing right now suggests they were related to China's spy balloon program.
President Joe Biden also wants the American public to know
The intelligence community's current assessment is that these 3 objects were most likely balloons tied to private companies, recreation or research institutions studying weather or conducting other scientific research.
Before making his remarks, the president made a trip to Walter Reed for his annual medical exam. His 2021 physical found nerve damage to his hands and feet, causing him to walk with stiffness sometimes. In the White House briefing room, the press secretary pushed back on anyone questioning his ability to do the job.
The president always says this, which is watch him. And if you watch him, you'll see that he has a grueling schedule that he keeps up with, that sometimes some of us are not able to keep up with.
Meanwhile, the ongoing classified document probe, the FBI now searching the University of Delaware. In 2011, President Biden donated his records from his time serving in the U.S. Senate to his alma mater. The current search, part of an investigation into the potential mishandling of sensitive government records. And in the race for the White House, now that Republican Nikki Haley has announced her candidacy, former Vice President Mike Pence shares his reaction. He has not yet announced his own campaign, but during a visit to the early voting state of Iowa, he had this compliment for Haley.
I wish her well. Ambassador Nikki Haley did a great job in our administration, and she may have more company soon in the race for president. And I promise folks here in Iowa and all of you, I'll keep you posted.
Now, back to the shooting down of those aerial objects. President Biden said today he expects to talk with China's president and, quote, get to the bottom of this. The president also said in his speech today he does not want any conflict with China. But he also said he does not apologize for shooting down that spy balloon off the coast of South Carolina. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.